pure wool.
He also had hair, alright? So he looked like what you would call man today, alright? 2 eyes, 2 ears, a mouth with hair, and a body with a garment on. Read that last part.
And
about the hair.
Oh, sorry. And then the hair of his head like the pure wool.
Hair of his head like the pure wool. Pure wool, man. You Negroes have hair like pure wool. That means the Most High himself, as the brothers reading out of Daniel's, the Most High himself, the Ancient of Days, the ruler of the universe, had woolly hair like a Negro. So where the hell did this white man get the fucking courage to build up and tell you Negroes and all of you people, the true Israelites, that the God is white, man? That's blasphemy, man. That's wrong according to the Bible. That's wickedness. To lie on the Bible, man. You're not supposed to add nothing to the Bible. You're not supposed to add anything to the scriptures, man. The scriptures include everything that it needs to include. It doesn't. It's not like the Webster's dictionary. It doesn't need a 2nd and 3rd edition. It doesn't need different variations every fucking week. Talking about the new woman's translation. It doesn't need that. Read, bro.
Got some. Revelations chapter 22 verse 18. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, the Most High shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book.
So guess what, Esau? You're gonna have the plagues that are written in this book, man. Which include famine. You already have the plague of leprosy because your skin is pale, and that's disgusting. All right. You're gonna experience the plague of captivity. All right. That's gonna come to you, so-called white people. All right. And you so-called white people doing in America, you're just gonna be destroyed. All right.
Right. And it says the Most High shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. Where are some of the plagues written in the book? In Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, from the 15th verse to the 68th verse. All them curses, all them plagues that the Lord was speaking about, how he put on us if we was to go off and break his laws. Now all those curses are going to come upon you so-called white people and you other nations. All right? Because all of you have taken away and added to the words of the Lord. Okay, the Most High don't need your dumb ass to add unto his word.
Right.
All right, who the hell are you?
Right.
The Most High don't need your dumb, stupid ass to add onto his words, man. All right, he's the Most High.
Right.
The next verse reads, it says, if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, right, and you so-called white people have taken away some of the words, man. Like the brother was going into how you made all these different versions of the Bible. In a lot of them versions, you take away words from the Bible, man, and put words that were not there. True. It's called newspeak. True. Okay? You twisting and turning the words of the Lord around. You're not supposed to do that. Okay? It reads on. The Most High shall take away his part out of the book of life. So where you dumb, stupid ass niggas coming up with this idea that the so-called white man could be saved, man? How could he be saved when the Most High said if he takes away or adds unto the words of the Lord, the Most High is going to take away his name out of the book of life. It says it out of the book of the holy city, which is what? Which is the kingdom of heaven, Jerusalem. All right, a people before a place consisting of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It reads on. And from the things which are written in this book. So the so-called white man, you cannot receive salvation, man. That scripture proves it. You cannot receive salvation, you so-called white people. All right? You so-called white people are damned. You're damned to destruction. You're damned to slavery and ultimately to genocide. Mass genocide. All right?
Hey, the Most High is not playing around. And guess what? You're going to see his power. He's a terrible power. It tells you that in Sirach. He's a terrible power. If any of your brothers know what that is.
Oh no, I got something.
Okay. Brothers gonna bring out the scripture, you know. Hey, the Most High is a terrible power, man. What are you so-called white people doing? thinking that you can interject in the Most High's dealings, man. He set this thing up way before your skin was pale.
Come.
Idiot.
Psalms 47 and 2. For the Lord Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth.
Yeah, terrible. Not to be fucked with. Okay? Just like you think America's not to be fucked with. Just like you considered that Rome wasn't to be fucked with. Alright? And Rome fell, which America is the last leg of it. Alright? All other nations fell, man. Don't you so-called white people continue that saying, history repeats itself? Hey, you so-called white people are telling on each other, man. That just goes to show that America's falling, man. You have so-called white men will come on live on CNN and these other news networks ran by you other Edomites, you so-called white people, the true nation of you so-called white people. They'll come on these networks and tell you that America's falling. They'll tell you about the dollar is worth shit. They'll tell you about China, that China is doing better than America. On all accounts, you so-called white people all over the world, the so-called educated of you so-called white people, all right? The leaders who come on these news stations to report, okay, are all telling you, all right, they're prophesying that America's going to be destroyed because the economy is in shambles, because the unemployment rate. And then you got Americans, so-called white Americans, all right, who are Esau, you Edomites, who are living in hut houses out in California, man. who have been living, who have known nothing but poverty their whole life, man. Which just goes to show you what condition America is truly in, man.
I got a quick question for you. St. Luke 11 and 18. If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand?
Right. So that cuts you with a fucking knife. You so-called white people.
It cuts you with a sword.
With a sword, man. A beautiful, with a long ass knife. A sword, man. Hey, for real, man. The brother's right, man. Hey, the Most High is cutting you, man. You know why? Because he hates you so-called white people. Alright? He hates you so-called white people for what you did to his chosen people. We just read that we are the chosen. We just confirmed that we are the chosen. We just confirmed that the Lord was black. The Most High was black. Okay? The Most High himself is black. Is black, man. Alright? Looks like Negroes, who you call today niggas, man. Alright? Who? Read that again. Alright? The scripture will tell you that the house divided against itself is going to fall, man. That's talking about America.
Yep. I got it. Luke 11 and 18. If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand?
Right, so the Most High said, listen, if you're going to bring, if one kingdom, one nation, that just shows you that a nation is supposed to be bound together, man. That just shows you that Judah and Ephraim, the kingdom of Judah and Ephraim, or you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are supposed to be together, man. Because the Most High just said, if a kingdom, read it again.
Right, yeah. Yep.
If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand?
Right, Satan himself, man, who is under the Most High, all right, not a separate entity, all right, doesn't have his own little setup. The Most High gave him his setup. The Most High controls it all, man. All right. So if the Most High himself says Satan turns against himself, what happens?
How can his kingdom stand?
How can the kingdom stand, man? How is America going to stand with you Edomites ratting each other out? WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks. All right. You Edomites are telling on each other. You're singing like canaries, man. You're singing like birds, man. About each other, man. Live on air. Right?
I got something for you. This is this is Mark 4:22. For there is nothing hid which shall not be manifested, neither was anything kept secret, but that it should come abroad.
Right, the Most High said, guess what? Your little dealings, your little secret societies, the Illuminati, the Bilderbergs, all of that, the Committee of 300, alright, you Rothschilds, all of your little secret dealings are gonna be brought to the top, man, and it getting